Welcome to another episode of This Is Anything Goes. Today we are going to be changing the long rear upper arm, short rear upper arm, and the rear lower arm of the Proton Inspira aka Lancer 08. Alright, so let's get to it. Alright, so what we'll be replacing today is the three things: the short arm, the long arm, and the I think it's called the control arm. Alright, so to remove this, first we need to remove the nut over here, then here, and this should pop out. Oh sorry, there's one more. One more over here. Alright, so first we'll need to remove this nut and this one to loosen it from any other things. Then to the car body it will be this and that. Then we'll be removing the long arm, which is over here, the bolt, and over here. Okay, then we'll remove the small arm over here and probably over here somewhere. Alright, so let's get to it. Alright, now that we have actually removed all three of the suspension parts, let's have a look, compare between the old and the new. Alright, first off, the short arm. Okay, let's see. Alright, it's clear that there's already separation over here on the old one, whereas the new one you can see clearly there isn't any. Same goes with this side. Okay, so this is busted, that's for sure. Let's see. You know, looking at it, the design seems to be a bit slightly different there. Yeah, but the distance is actually the same, so it's okay. Alright, so same thing here. You can see there's cracks on the rubber inside. Same goes here, if you can see it. Alright, so this is busted as well. Well, it's something to be expected since the car is already almost 10 years old. It's 9.5 years old. Alright, so all these wear and tear parts. This looks okay, except that the rubber is a bit dry. This is busted. This still looks okay. Alright, so yeah, a 9.5 years old, and out of 6 rubbers, 5 of them are busted. Okay, so one thing to note is that when removing all this, it's better to remove one and install one rather than remove everything like what I'm doing right now. So for the other side, the driver's side, I won't be showing you, but what I'll be doing is I'll remove one arm and replace it, then take out another arm and replace it. Alright, the reason being is that if you remove all three like this, well, this is actually not hanging to anything right now except for one item over there. Alright, so it's also supported by the jack stand. Yeah, it's supported by the jack right now. Alright, okay, so installation is the right opposite of how we remove it. So I didn't show you how I remove the small one, so it's actually over here. And to remove it, you have the alignment or camber adjustment bolt here. So take note, do be careful with this. Once you have removed the nut here, you have to remove this plate here before you can actually remove the whole thing. Alright, okay. Alright, now that we've gotten everything there, okay, let's talk about the torque spec. Alright, so the bolt on the bottom here, this one is 90 Newton meter plus minus 9, so I'm going to tighten it to 95 or 94. This is at 71 Newton meter plus minus 10. Same goes with this, 71 Newton meter plus minus 10. Same with this, 71 71 71 and 71. I believe this is 39. Right, this is 39, this is 70. This is 71, and the one over here, this is 71 as well. Alright guys, that's the end of the video. So that's how we change the rear suspension parts on the Proton Inspira aka Lancer 08. Alright, so thank you for staying until the summary here. So let's talk a bit about why we embark on this journey, why we embark on this DIY. Okay, so I was having a thumping sound from the rear as well as from the front, but the front is done in the previous video. So from the rear, it was a thumping sound whenever I go on uneven roads. Well, as you can see, from the video itself, it's actually because of the rubber bushing in the arms. It's either dry or cracked, so it no longer dampens the sound nor the impact of the uneven roads. Okay, now time, how long it takes to actually complete this DIY. If I do not have to do any recording or anything, it probably takes me about an hour to get this done. It's just a couple of bolts and nuts, nothing too difficult. Alright, yeah, let's talk about cost. So there's three items here that is being replaced. The rear lower arm, which costs 220 ringgit a piece, so you have to replace it in one pair. You don't have to, but I recommend you to replace it in one pair, left and right. Alright, so that's about 440 ringgit for one pair, or about 110 US dollar. Then we have the short upper arm, which is about 70 ringgit or 140 ringgit a pair, so that's about 30 plus US dollar, 36 I think, correct me if I'm wrong. Alright, and then we have the long upper arm, which is about 120 ringgit each, so 240 for one pair, so that's about 60 US dollars. Alright, now there is one more bushing that I did not change, which is the trailing arms bushing. Yeah, the reason why I didn't change is because I didn't realize there's actually one more bushing there, so I didn't purchase it. But after changing these three arms, the annoying thumping sound from uneven roads is gone. So I'm just gonna leave it as it is. I will not be changing the trailing arms bushing for the moment. Alright, right, let's talk a bit about the short upper arm. As I mentioned, there is the alignment bolt there, so it's very important that you actually take out the nut and then the alignment plate, then only you remove the bolt. Else, like what I did in the first side, the side that I'm showing you, I actually broke the plate even without realizing it. So when I sent the car for alignment, they couldn't align it properly because the plate doesn't stay in place, or more like it stayed in place, it didn't move move to do the alignment. Alright, so I had that replaced for 45 ringgit, which is about 11 US dollars. Okay, yeah, so there were people who asked whether or not alignment is actually necessary. Yes, it is. You need to do an alignment every time you replace or you remove anything in your suspension. Alright, so as usual, if you like this video, hit the like button. If you dislike it, you can always hit that button, but leave us a comment on how we can improve further. Alright, and most importantly, hit the share button, share the knowledge. We really need that. And if you haven't done so, please subscribe, because every subscription counts. Alright, so till next time, see ya.